Sorry for my horrible pronunciation. I'm just a stupid Italian boy.
She's a fairy tale.
One eternity later.
3, 2, 1.
This is the captain. Brace for impact.
Okay, stop good vibes because we had landed in Cologne not even 10 minutes before and my proverbial bad luck immediately started to kick in because, as you can see, in true German fashion, the train that was supposed to take us to Cologne Central Station was already 10 minutes late. In the end, we managed to get to the city center and then I finally got to see the beautiful city that is Cologne, the cathedral, the center and the Rhine riverside. Then we spent the night in the Cologne Hotel Marriott, where we found a frighteningly good offer for one night for 3 people. Then the next morning we took the train that took us to the charming town of Brühl, and once we arrived at the Brühl station we took the Phantasialand shuttle bus that took us directly in front of the entrance of the park.
And we've arrived at the most disappointing entrance ever. But this time you're staying at Hotel Lingbao, so we are going at the hotel. We have finally arrived at the Hotel Lingbao. I wanted to stay at this place for so long, since the last time, and I'm finally here. I'm so happy. Yo guys, it's the idiot here. We are again in Phantasialand in like 6 months. Yes, today I'm with my dad because I wanted to bring him to this amazing park, and this time we're staying at the Hotel Lingbao. So we entered from the entrance near Chinatown and say hi, Dad.
Facciamoci una bella scorpacciata di montagne russe.
Yeah, that's the right mood. That's the right mood. So I think that we are gonna ride the Colorado Adventure. But the queue is so long. I think that it's not open yet. Here we go! Whoa!
Fermo, eh?
Non tira tantissimo. Questo è tosto, questo è tosto. Questo è il pezzo più bello. Questo è il pezzo più bello secondo me.
Non sai da che parte devi andare.
Guarda dietro di te, pa.
Non guardare dietro.
Hai ragione. we've just got down our first ride of the day, which was Colorado Adventure, the amazing mine train here at Phantasialand. I loved it. Maybe it was a little cold and it wasn't running at its full power, but anyway, it was a really enjoyable ride. What do you think about it, Dad?
Bello piacevole, è stato il mio battesimo, quindi è andato bene.
We are in one of the beautiest areas of this park, the amazing Mexico. Dad, what do you think about the Mexico area? I think that Dad likes it. Man, Chiapas is open. Oh my god. I rode this only one time and I'm so hyped to be back on this ride. It's so cool. We're on Chiapas! Lavaggio! Ah! Ah! No, niente, dai. This soundtrack is amazing. Oh! Ah! Bellissimo! Scena più bella di tutta la ride. Oh my god! Ah! Whoa! Ah! Il lavaggio. And we just rode Chiapas, the best log flume in the world. The last time I rode it only one time because it broke down, and this time I had my second ride and I loved it so much. It's a little bit cold, but anyway, it's a great ride. What do you think about it, Dad?
Un po' umido ma divertente.
We are gonna ride the Talocan because he's here and it's a 5 minutes wait, so why not?
Mettiamo la 1? No, è la 1, merda, non mettiamo la 2. Affanculo.
Just got out of Talocan with a little bit of wind, and it was the first top spin of my dad, and he liked it a lot. What do you think?
Bello. Ti mette un po' dura a prova lo stomaco, ma vale la pena.
It's worth. I think that it's the best outfit in the world, and the only maybe worth to do. And now I think that we're going to ride the Winjas. And we are in the fantasy area again. We are entering Woolstown with the entrance that has been completely refurbished since my last visit. I think that they are preparing for something coming. We are inside the cube of the Winjas. I think that we are gonna ride Force and then Fear. So we are gonna have an escalation because Fear is clearly better than the Force side. So I'm so hyped to ride again the Winjas because the last time I rode both sides, and I want to experience this spinner coaster again. We just got out of Winja's Fear because Winja's Force was broken down and they were repairing it. So all the indoor area, if we can say indoor, the black area where you don't see anything, it was all lighted on because they were repairing the other side. And spoiler alert, keep this part if you don't want spoiler about Winjas. I finally saw all the mechanism, all the movement of the bounce track and the tilt track, and it was really interesting, a really interesting ride. I see the entrance for the old attraction, Hollywood Tour. I think that something is going on here. I think that in a few years we'll see something new here. So we are entering the fantastic Rookburgh, and my father has no idea of what Rookburgh is, so it will be fun. Che bello. Eccolo che arriva. What do you think about Rookburgh?
Ma è andato al massimo, non c'è un angolo che non sia ben tematizzato.
Just got off the amazing flying coaster here at Phantasialand in Rookburgh. It was my 5th ride, I think. I liked it a lot. I will make a review about this coaster for sure because I have a lot of things to say. But Dad, what do you think about flying?
È stato un bel volo, è stato veramente bello, una bella sensazione.
We returned to the hotel Lingbao because we have to deposit our luggage and check our room, and we are back in the park, and I think that we are going to ride Geist rickshaw. We have just ridden Geist rickshaw, the dark ride with the Omni Mover system here in Chinatown at Phantasialand, and I have the same opinion of the last time.
Forse è quella che mi è piaciuta meno, un po' buia, un po' dark, ma
yeah,
va bene, si riposa un po'.
Now, Fengju Palace, which I skipped last time, the Viekoma Madhouse, and Rick says that it's not cool at all, so we'll see. Okay, we just rode the Fengju Palace, and here the lights are on in the Chinatown area of the park. And what to say about Winja Palace? It's for sure not the best madhouse I've ridden so far. I think that both the Efteling and the Gardaland ones are better than this one. Plus the pre-show is super long and it was quite boring. Dad, what do you think about it?
No, non mi è piaciuto tanto.
We are deep in Africa because Taron was a 30-minute wait, so we are gonna ride the adventure trail and this big black coaster here. Got out the big black coaster and we waited like 40 minutes, maybe 35, and it was operating with only one train because the second train was on rehab. It wasn't present on the deposit near the final brake run, so it was running only with one train. The train was damn hot, it was running super fast, super whippy. Dad, what do you think?
Veramente forte qui. mi gira la testa.
The adventure trail at night is something crazy, guys. Finally, we are entering Cologne, the area where is located Taron, and it's the first time that my dad sees this. I can't wait to see his reaction.
Bevor es losgehen kann, folgen wir wichtige
Got off my first ever night ride on Taron. We waited an extra maybe 10 minutes for the first row, and it was worth the wait. It was hot as hell, the ejector was crazy, I was literally flying out of my seat and it was super fast. Dad, what do you think?
Non ho parole, velocissimo. Wow.
As you probably have noticed, we got back in Rookburgh, and actually Rick and I, who had already seen Rookburgh at night, noticed that the lights used during Wintertraum are not the same as the ones used during the summer season. Well, aside from that, which is atomic cool, I will say that the Fly night ride is something amazing, because the lights emphasizes even more the very complex architecture of Rookburgh and make the experience even more complete. I love this coaster and I love this land, it's crazy, I love it. Then we left Rookburgh and went through the central street, which is covered with tons of lights, an exorbitant amount of lights that peaks in the central square, where even Wellenflug is superbly lit. And finally we headed to the Mexican area, where exclusively during Wintertraum is done Tiempo de Fuego, a show of 3D mapping and fire effects that I madly loved, also because the soundtracks used for the show consist of a rearranged medley of the soundtracks of Talocan and Chiapas, which I love, so this was crazy.
Hi guys, it's the Idiot here. I'm recording the outro of this video here in the magnificent garden of the Hotel Lingbao. I mean, it's fantastic here. I'm here with my dad, and here in the hotel we spent the last night. This hotel is fantastic, I loved it. And what to say, we spent 2 days at the park. You probably have seen it from the video, I don't know, I still haven't edited it. So the conditions were not ideal because the park was a little bit too crowded. We didn't manage to ride all the things all the time we wanted, but it's okay. The night ride on Taron and on Fly were great, I loved it. And it was such a great experience. Plus, I tried even more food here at Phantasialand, and it's great, as I was expecting. Dad, what do you think about Phantasialand?
È stata una bella esperienza, sono stati 2 giorni molto intensi, molto carichi di emozioni sulle montagne russe, ma il locale anche, l'hotel, tutto quello che circonda il parco è tutto veramente curatissimo. È stato molto piacevole.
So guys, that's all for today. Stay tuned on Coaster Idiot for more content. The 2023 season will be lit and full of parks and travels. So see you soon on Coaster Idiot.